Hey, Mike. So I'm going to show you, excuse me, how to do the SEO project that we talked about a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to send you a login and password shortly once after I record this video. It's going to take some time for me to render out the video and email it over. So you'll probably get this email while I'm exporting this video. Anyways, so what are you going to do? Once you're logged into your website, you're going to click here on Pages, and this is going to take you to this page where it shows you all the pages on your website. The one that I built right now is targeted to Dallas, Texas. Start your insurance agency, and so feel free to edit this one. This is the one that I've been using. So this is what it looks like. I basically cloned your homepage, but then I threw in keywords Dallas, Texas, and then Dallas, and then I threw in a map of Dallas, Texas, and then I threw in the word Dallas, Texas here. And then we did some on-page SEO stuff. So, what's it called? So basically, what I'd like you, assuming that you like this page, and you can feel free to edit this page all you want. So basically, you'd navigate here. You could click this link, or you'd hit the view button here to go to the front end. Or if you'd want to edit the page, you could edit, and that would take you to the back end. But I'll hit the edit button now. So you can see what the back end of this page looks like if you want /need to edit this. And so sometimes it'll show text over here as opposed to it's supposed to show the builder like that we have here. If that happens, there's a big red button right over here that says Blocks Content Builder. Click that, and then it will change to this view. So if I hit switch to Classic Editor, if you see this, sometimes it kicks out this. Just hit this Blocked Content Builder, and it will switch it over to this view, which is much easier. You can drag and drop elements, and you can do all different kinds of stuff. Excuse me. But, yeah, and then you come in here, and then you could hit the little pencil button to edit items, and then, you could change different stuff if you need. This is where the Google Maps one is. You can edit that. And then the two places to do some SEO stuff is here in this Yoast plugin that's right underneath. You type in what your main keyword that you want here is, and then this Smart Crawl one. This is the other place where you want to do it. So here's your title tag. Here's a meta description that I put in for you. And again, feel free to change this. Here you can throw in some meta keywords. I just put in a couple, but again, feel free to add to this or change this or whatever. And then that's it. And then so you want to have your template one down first, and then I'll show you the duplication process. So, there's a couple ways that you can start the duplication process. So if you're on this page, you can hit this button right here that says Copy to New Draft. If you're on the front end of the site, if you hover over, I apologize. Right up here, there's this button that says Copy to New Draft. That'll do it. And then over here, if you're on the pages, if you hover over this, there's this button right here that says New Draft. That's, again, all three of those do the exact same thing, but what it's going to do, it's going to copy all of that content at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this to a new draft, and I'm going to do one for Houston, Texas now, as an example. So it's copied everything over. I'm going to switch to Blocks Content Builder. Content. I'm going to move this one to the trash. I wonder why I didn't copy that properly. Okay, so I'm going to hit New Draft. So it's showing this in the text view. I'll switch over to Box Content Builder. Isn't it working? I'm gonna do this one too. I'm gonna try something really fast. All right, so I'm gonna go to Create New Draft. I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to change this to Houston. I'm going to change this to Houston. And then all the way at the end, sometimes it adds that too. I hit OK for that to change to save. And then we come down here. I'm going to change this to Houston. I'll go to Smart Crawl. Houston. That. We'll be good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Publish on this guy, even though this text, we haven't edited this text yet, and hopefully this save is what will let us switch it over. Okay, so first I switched over to visual, and then now I'm going to hit blocks. Okay, so maybe that's what it was. I didn't like when I went straight from text. So I went from text to visual, and then from there to blocks, and then that now got me to this phase. So we already made the changes for part 1, and then now for part 2, we got to come in here, and then we'll change this to Houston, and then over. Oh no, this one just says Texas, so we can leave that alone. This one says Dallas. Houston. And feel free to add to this or change this or do whatever you need. Over here, I'm going to edit this to Houston. And then down here is the Google Map. So if we hit this little button here. So then over here, I already have Google Maps pulled up. But so all you need to do is go to maps.google.com to get to Google Maps. And then I usually just type in, Houston. And then it'll come up Houston, Texas. And we can just pick on city center. This is fine right now. And then the way you'll get the code is if you click here on share, and you click on embed map, and then just make sure that you have everything selected. And then come over to here, and then I'm going to paste on top of that. So this is now our Houston one. Here you can see it says what Houston, just to verify. The only thing that I changed here, it says width is 600. I like to change this to 100%. And that just makes it full width. I'm going to hit update element. I'm going to hit update here, and that's going to save all of our changes. And then if we want to check and see how this page turned out, you can click here on this permalink button. And here it is. And so here's the page, and that has all the other stuff. And here's our picture down here. And then once this is all good to go, then you can just come up here, hit copy to new draft, and you'll be good to go. What's it called? So yeah, you could just repeat that process for all the different cities that you want to target. And then the one other thing I'll show you if you want to play with this, excuse me, on the back end of your website, we have Yoast set up. And so here there's this SEO section. Right now we just have the free version of Yoast. And if you want to go premium, you could always go premium. Let me know, I don't know what the cost is for that off the top of my head. Here, I'll go pull it up in a new window. Excuse me. You can click this configuration wizard, and it'll walk you through the process of setting up what's it called, all the SEO, and this stuff does it on a site-wide basis. Whereas the stuff I was showing you before is what you need to do on a page-by-page basis. This shows you how to do stuff on a site-wide basis. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for right now. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you later. Take care, Mike. Bye.